afternoon, Chargers and Charger families. I am so excited to be here today to welcome all of you, students, staff, families, and dignitaries to the graduation of the most accomplished students in Palm Beach County. At this time, I invite Ms. Madison Thomas, our Student Government President, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Following the pledge, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem, performed by the incredibly talented Edward Garnier.
Please face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you, Edward. As I recall my own high school graduation ceremony 32 years ago, I cannot help but think of all the influential and supportive people who played a prominent role in my success to that point. Parents, grandparents, extended family members, teachers, counselors, friends, etc. Seniors, you know you have that same love and support in your lives as well. I would ask that you take a brief moment now to personally reflect on those individuals who provided the immense support needed to get you to this shining moment in time, many of whom are exuding pride in the room next door, or possibly have tuned into this broadcast to acknowledge you from afar. At this time, I expect you, the Charger class of 2021, to join me in recognizing all of the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and guardians who care for you each day. And in addition, it is my hope that you will personally extend your sincere gratitude to these impactful people following today's ceremony also. Next, I would like to acknowledge the dedication of our Suncoast faculty, staff, and administration. This dynamic group of educators and support personnel work tirelessly to inspire our students to strive to be their very best. I appreciate everything this amazing team has done over the last 4 years to guide our scholars to this monumental level of achievement and to prepare them for their next chapter in their lives. I am confident our seniors and families share in my admiration and appreciation of you. Please stand and be recognized. Now I would like to bid a fond farewell to 4 Chargers who have reached a pivotal milestone in their career and will be starting a new chapter in their lives that does not require grading papers, proctoring exams, counting receipts, or pouring coffee into a to-go cup each morning. Congratulations on your retirement, Mrs. Beth Bobet, Ms. Lynn Gold, Dr. Marlon Henriquez, and Ms. Gina Jacobellis. On behalf of the thousands of lives you have touched, we thank you. More than half of our academic staff have advanced degrees. They are Dwyer Award finalists and winners. They are National Teachers Hall of Famers. They are IB workshop leaders, assistant examiners, and AP readers. And while that is impressive, no doubt the most impressive thing about this dynamic team is how they inspire you to be your very best. It is my pleasure now to introduce our platform guests who also give of their time to ensure that Suncoast is the very best it can be. Please stand as I call your name. Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Glenda Sheffield, Chief Academic Officer. Dr. Joseph Lee, North Regional Secondary Instructional Superintendent. Mrs. Marcia Andrews, Palm Beach County School Board. Mrs. Karen Brill, Palm Beach County School Board. Mrs. Erica Whitfield, Palm Beach County School Board. Mrs. Katrina Granger, Principal, Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune Elementary School. Mrs. Michelle Lakovic, Suncoast faculty member and parent of a graduate. Mrs. Stephanie Nixdorf, Suncoast faculty member and parent of a graduate. And a special thanks to our senior class sponsor, Mr. Richard Haar, and his co-reader of today's names, Dr. Ashley Bussey. I am honored to have the opportunity to introduce and welcome Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II, the 26th Superintendent of the A-rated School District of Palm Beach County. The district is the 10th largest in the country and has an enrollment of more than 190,000 students. Dr. Fenoy is very proud of the 94.4% graduation rate at district-operated schools. The district is the largest employer in Palm Beach County with nearly 23,000 employees and an annual budget of $3.8 billion. Prior to his appointment as Superintendent of Schools in March 2018, Dr. Fenoy served as the district's Chief Operating Officer for 2 years. Before coming to Palm Beach County, Dr. Fenoy served as the Senior Area Superintendent of the South Learning Community for the Fulton County School District, where he was responsible for the guidance and improvement efforts of 28 schools. In a prior position as principal in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools, his high school received the National School Change Award. This honor is presented annually to 6 schools in the United States that have demonstrated the greatest academic turnaround in a 2-year period. He is a member of the 2015-2016 class of the Broad Academy, Leadership Florida Executive Class 10, and he is a future chief with the Chiefs for Change program. Dr. Fenoy graduated from Florida A&M University with a degree in elementary education. He went on to earn a master's degree in educational leadership as well as a doctorate in educational leadership and administration from the University of Central Florida. Dr. Fenoy and his wife Kendra are the proud parents of 2 beautiful children. Dr. Fenoy.
Well, thank you, and good morning to the class of 2021. Oh, you guys can do better than that. Today is a great day. We all woke up alive, and today you're graduating. Good morning, good afternoon to the class of 2021. Yes, sir. So, class of 2021, what a ride it has been. There are many variations of the phrase, history repeats itself, such as, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. I'm fairly certain that none of us want to repeat the last 15 months, but I can guarantee you that none of us will ever forget them. Remember what it took for you to be here today. Perseverance. The past 15 months serves as a testament to the human spirit, to your grit, to your resolve, and resilience to succeed despite pandemic-born challenges. Through absolutely no fault of your own, your senior year was not what you expected. While many seniors returned to campus for in-person instruction, others chose distance learning. Daily social interactions were limited, and traditional rites of passage that many of us went through, such as grad bash and prom, were canceled. Your home life may have been upended by family tragedy, loss of employment, or even isolation. Thankfully, the dark grip of the pandemic is loosening, and I am very optimistic about the future, and your future, and the future of our great country as you enter college, the workforce, or as my father did for 22 years, the United States military. Having experienced all of this, you are emerging stronger and more prepared to succeed in life and in career. I encourage you to fully embrace everything that life has ahead of you and make the world a better place. When times are tough, draw on that inner strength that brought you here today. Persevere, maintain your positive attitude, but most importantly, keep moving forward. Graduates, the whole world has been reset, and your generation has an opportunity to set the next course. Lean into the next phase of your life. Be mindful and present when it is all too easy and all too convenient to retreat into your very own isolation. Choose a path that challenges you, that interests you, that makes you happier, but ultimately healthier. Make the choice, make the decision to do the work. I promise you, exceptional possibilities await. Empathize with your neighbors. Use your voice to engage in courageous conversations. Have an awareness of what you take in, but more importantly, what you put out. Take leaps of courage towards goals and back away from stagnant conditions that prevent you from the full expression and realization of what you have envisioned for yourself. The balance in life is knowing when to lean, but ultimately when to leap. Be proud of who you are and where you come from. We have 140 different countries represented in our district. Every culture, every varied viewpoint, every unique experience enriches us. You are the sum of all the great things that you have done, that you are doing, and that you will do. Walk with your head held high and your shoulders back. To your principal, to your teachers, and the entire faculty at your school, I say thank you, and thank you again for your role in engaging students and empowering them to graduate today. Parents and guardians, you were and will always be your child's first and most influential teacher and greatest advocate. I'm sure you still remember the day when you sent these beautiful graduates off to kindergarten. People told you not to blink. Inevitably, we all blink. Try as I might, I am really concentrating on not blinking. My youngest and favorite child will start kindergarten in August. She is already arguing with me, the superintendent of the 10th largest school district in the country, on what the dress code should be. In her world, it's tutus, colored leggings, and Converse. She's telling me now that the principal doesn't know what a good dress code is. I'm anticipating lots of detentions in the Fenoy household over the next 12 years. But despite all the fussing and laughing and loving that goes into parenting, there is no greater honor. While my daughter's graduation date isn't until 2034, I know that, like you, I will blink, and many of the same emotions parents are feeling today I will feel. Parents, this year has also been an emotional roller coaster for you. Still, you put the needs of your child first. You encourage them to stay on course, promise them that investment in themselves would pay off with great dividends, and it has, because we are all here today together. So today we celebrate you. Parents, faculty, and most importantly, the esteemed graduates, give yourselves a well-deserved pat on the back because this milestone was a group effort. Despite the pandemic-forced social distancing, no one got to this point alone. Graduates, there are some things you're going to lose as you get older, like your beautiful hair, your lovely youthful physique. But the one thing they will never take away from you is your diploma. Ladies and gentlemen, treasure it. We did not give it to you. You earned your diploma. Today you are graduating, but you will always be students of life. Seize every life lesson. Your generation holds the future in their capable hands. Continue to question, continue to explore, continue to innovate. Whether your next path is college, career, the United States military, traveling, or whatever inspires you, class of 2021, on behalf of the school board and the entire District of Palm Beach County, I offer my heartfelt congratulations, and I thank you for the honor of allowing us to educate you, but ultimately to grow with you. So now, take your rightful place in society. It's time to pay some taxes. Continue to persevere and lead us all into the future. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Superintendent Fenoy. Please enjoy First Suite in E-flat, composed by Gustav Holst and performed by our Suncoast Symphonic Band under the direction of Mr. Ernest Brown. Brown and the Symphonic Band for your superior performance. I am pleased to welcome back to the podium our Student Government President, Miss Madison Thomas. Madison is the daughter of Enoch Thomas and Diane Vasallo. She is in the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program and will attend the Florida State University in the fall to major in finance. Madison will bring us a message that notes this occasion.
Good afternoon and welcome. Now, I may be many things, however, I'm no time traveler. But I am able to tell you that 1,408 days ago today, most of us stepped onto campus for the 8 a.m. freshman orientation. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. That was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, walking through that tunnel of upperclassmen screaming green and gold like we were supposed to know what that meant at the time. But only 5 days later, 1,403 days ago from today, we walked onto a campus in Riviera Beach solely for this moment. That many days ago, most of us stepped into a school with the mindset that high school was going to be a horrible experience. Okay, now for some of you, I understand that that still may be the truth, but you have to admit, the friendships we've made and the laughter we've shared at Suncoast isn't like anything we would have done anywhere else. Suncoast is a unique school, we all know that, and it's allowed us to develop into unique individuals, different from, well, everybody that wasn't a Charger. I said wasn't a Charger because today, this is a rite of passage. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, this means today is an experience that marks or constitutes a major milestone or change in a person's life. And for all of my teachers that I've had for the past 4 years, I pinky promise that is cited in MLA and my work cited at the bottom of this page. So I'll admit, this momentous event has definitely been worth the 1,403-day wait, and that's including the 454 days of quarantine we've been in. Despite the countless days of watching crash course biology videos on the way to school, the countless days of memorizing the unit circle before a math test, and the countless days of studying vocab for words for a foreign language quiz, it all trickled down to just 1. But now, there's 0. 0 days left. We spent all of those past days together laughing, stressing, working, crying, bonding, cramming, etc., narrowing them down to this 1. This is the day where we look around and see the faces of the people who made these past 1,403 days somewhat bearable, and most importantly, memorable. According to JoshuaKeenan.com, most of us on average have 20,805 days left of life after our 18th birthday. And if there's one thing you should all do with the rest of those days, it is to take in consideration this quote by Kanye West. Memories have to be our most painful blessing. To me, that means as we sit here today, all of the memories we've made, while they can't be changed, they can motivate us and provide us direction moving forward. Despite not being a time traveler, I also cannot predict the future. However, I know that being surrounded by all of you for the past 4 years, I know the next many, many days will be full of success. I wish you all the best of luck on your many days left, because these last ones have finally come to an end. Thank you.
Thank you, Madison. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Benjamin Salazar, the president of the class of 2021. Ben is the son of Ken and Gretel Hidalgo Salazar. He is in the International Baccalaureate Program and will attend Florida State University in the fall to major in finance.
I've thought about what I wanted to say today for about a year now. Honestly, I knew from the second I decided to run for the position of senior class president that if I won, I would be speaking at our graduation. While that may seem like a major incentive to some, I ran for the office mainly to ensure that our homecoming float and prom were going to be the best ever. Unfortunately, neither of those came to pass through no fault of our own. So many plans, so many memories, so many friendships, all lost or changed due to this pandemic. It was so hard to keep in touch with people that even I, someone who never loses touch with anyone, had difficulty staying connected. At this point in my speech, I would say, we made it, but that has already been said too many times before. Of course we made it, but we aren't done yet. These past 4 years have been different for each of us. Personally, I have things I would prefer to forget, or at least have a do-over on. But those are balanced out by the amazing things I've done and friendships I've made at Suncoast. When I look back on how much I have changed in these 4 short years, I think about how many lessons I have learned. I have learned what is important to me, what inspires me, and what type of people bring out the best in me. You all know who you are. We as a whole have changed so much throughout our high school years. We are growing up. No matter how much our parents hate to hear that, we are becoming adults. We drive by ourselves. Most of us are responsible enough to be left home alone. Many of us have jobs outside of school. And most importantly, all of us are making jobs for our future, making decisions for our future. It pains me to know that after today, I probably won't see many of you again, but I'm beginning to understand that that is just how life goes. We all have our own destinies to fulfill, and I'm confident each and every one of you will do so with passion and determination. I'm so proud to be standing here talking to all of you from this podium. Together we've laughed, we've cried, we've learned, and we've grown. Now we find ourselves better today than when we started. I will miss you and wish you all the best in your pursuits. So it is time for us to venture forward and find our way to make an impact in this world. I'll close with a quote from Ratatouille. If you focus on what you left behind, you'll never be able to see what lies ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. It is my distinguished pleasure to introduce the Salutatorian of the class of 2021. Rayan Daria is the son of Rupesh and Sammy Daria. He is a math, science, engineering, and international baccalaureate diploma program student. Rayan will attend the University of Florida in the fall to major in biomedical engineering.
Good afternoon, class of 2021. I'd like to start off by thanking those who helped me to stand on the stage today. Thank you, Mom, Dad, and Darren, for your everlasting love and support. Thank you to my friends and classmates who have endured the past 4 years with me. And thank you to my teachers who bestowed upon me knowledge. I have cherished my time in high school. Meeting all of you was a blessing, and the 4 years we spent together is something I will always hold on to. Suncoast's effort to provide students with the best education possible makes it a notoriously difficult school. A minimum of 3 AP classes for every student and a foundation for the rigorous IB program are just the basics. Depending on electives and magnet program, the difficulty can skyrocket. We also had to face the unfortunate circumstances presented to us as a result of the coronavirus, forcing us to commit to school online. Personally, the transition was difficult, but at least the scheduling was relaxed. As a class, we have gone through things that no other class has gone through before us, yet we gather here today to celebrate our success and completion of our high school lives. To everyone in the class of 2021, congratulations on graduating from Suncoast High School. There is a story I'd like to tell. It's not often that I'm captivated by something so seemingly simple. Literature was never my strong suit because I always had a hard time understanding the less obvious parts of a novel. My 11th grade literature teacher, Miss Baruch, changed this entirely with a simple explanation. "What's 5 plus 9? She asked me. 14, I said, very confident in my math abilities. She then wrote the problem on the board, along with the answer, 2. How on earth can 5 plus 9 equal 2? I wondered to myself. She then explained, I never said what the 5 was, nor what the 9 was. If they were normal numbers, then the answer should be 14. But what if they were the hours on a clock? If the 5 represents 5 a.m., and the plus 9 meant to add 9 hours, then 9 hours after 5 a.m. would be 2 p.m. 9 a.m. plus 5 a.m. plus 9 hours gets me to 2 p.m. The point she made to me with that example was that I have to adapt my thinking to the scenario presented to me, and I cannot discount any possibilities. After giving this significant thought, I realized that while this is important in literature, it is much bigger than that. 5 plus 9 now means a lot of things to me. Most notably, it tells me not to constrain myself to the expected, and that the impossible may actually be possible. Would aircraft exist if innovators constrained themselves to the idea that humans will never fly? Probably not. As we push forward in this crazy journey, let us remember to keep our minds open to the infinite possibilities that exist within this lovely world. No, wait, let me rephrase that. This lovely universe. Good luck to all of you, and until we meet again.
Thank you, Rayan. Now please delight in the sounds of the Suncoast Concert Chorus under the direction of Mrs. Stephanie Nixdorf as they collaboratively perform Seasons of Love by Jonathan Larson. Thank you, Concert Chorus and Mrs. Nixdorf, for that amazing performance. Sadat Uden is the son of Mohammed and Shimon Uden. Sadat is in the Math, Science, and Engineering program and also in the International Baccalaureate Diploma program. He will attend the University of Florida in the fall and major in biomedical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the valedictorian of Suncoast Community High School, Sadat Uden.
Good afternoon, Superintendent Fenoy, Principal Kerner, faculty and staff of Suncoast High School, families, friends, and my fellow seniors. It is with great honor to stand before you all today, delivering this speech live, in person. First, I would like to say thank you to my wonderful friends, teachers, and family for supporting me all throughout the years. Special thanks to my mom, Chimon Udin, for motivating me to achieve this position. Don't worry, Dad, I haven't forgotten you either. You, Muhammad Udin, are my main man. And of course, shout out to my 3 amazing, beautiful, fantastic, most perfect sisters in the whole world who definitely did not force me to say this. I appreciate all that they've done for me, especially my sister Sahira for being my human alarm clock every day since sophomore year. Good luck with your senior year without me, sis. Earning the honor of valedictorian is something I wasn't sure I could even achieve. Freshman year, I was ranked 19 in our class. It became a goal of mine to move up in the ranks. But along the way, I realized the importance of creating a balance between the time spent working on my working towards my goal and working on my personal relationships. Over the years, I have grown as a person in academics and beyond, from excelling in math with the Malboys to learning how to show off my dance moves for Heritage Assembly. All thanks to you, my fellow classmates. I believe each and every one of you has a spotlight of your own, even though the spotlight is on me for being valedictorian. Seniors, we're moving into the new chapter of our lives, so now's the time to be the star of our own show. In trying times, we must keep our heads high and move forward with purpose and determination. Our high school years have included many difficult moments that we were able to overcome. What really showed our strength, though, was our transition during the pandemic. Sure, this past year was totally unexpected and definitely not the senior year we had been anticipating. Having to learn how to learn virtually was something I'm sure none of us imagined. Not being able to see each other for over a year. Activities we long awaited for, such as prom and grad bash, rightfully canceled. However, we still managed to get together and enjoy ourselves at events like the senior shindig and senior brunch. As we learned all too well this year, in life, the bad happens. But the bad teaches us to appreciate the good things that happen even more. We made the best of the situation, and now we are all here to celebrate our accomplishments. I'm sure we will look back on this past year, on our senior year, and think, wow, we really did all that during a global pandemic. I might not have been able to get to know all of you these past 4 years, something I truly regret. But I'm glad I got to be with a spectacular group of people in front of me to the very end. I know that each and every one of you will reach for the stars. When things become tough, though, I try to remember a certain quote. Reach for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll still land among the stars. In short, never give up and always aim for the best while still appreciating the successes along the way. Seniors, we did it. We graduated from Suncoast High School. I'm super proud of you all. Thank you for making my high school experience one I'll always look back on fondly. Once again, congratulations, Suncoast class of 2021.
Thank you, Sadat. The other day while I was out for a run, the classic 80s anthem, Don't Stop Believing by Journey, came blaring through my AirPods, and I couldn't help but feel energized and empowered. The song surely added pep to my step, but more importantly, reminded me that we would make it to this day, this ceremony, and the end of a grueling virtual year and a half if we just kept believing. Thank goodness we did, even when it was most difficult, because here we are. Congratulations, Chargers. You are Suncoast High School's extraordinary class of 2021. I remember telling the class of 2020 at their fall assembly during their first few days of their senior year that the highlight of my career thus far had been welcoming a kindergartner on his or her first day of school, seeing the wonder in their eyes and knowing all that 13 years could behold. However, I also shared with them at that point, I was quite certain that the only feeling that would trump that emotional experience would be the exhilaration of presenting a graduating senior with his or her coveted diploma. I share that story with you, the class of 2021, for 2 reasons. One, to let you know that, in fact, presenting diplomas was pretty amazing, even if it was curbside, through a car window with a mask on. And secondly, to say that I am still in awe of the privilege bestowed upon me to present you with your diploma. Despite being distanced this year, be that 6 feet, 6 miles, or 6 squares across on a Google Meet, we are face-to-face now at an in-person graduation, publicly and personally honoring you. It was the hope of being able to greet you individually on this stage that kept me persevering day in and day out. Quite frankly, I am positive it is this very moment that got us all through. Look to your right, look to your left, look in front of you and behind. You are surrounded by your peers and your teachers. Capture this memory, for it is this one moment in time where senior year seems almost normal. As you can imagine, trying to come up with the perfect words to inspire the most astonishing students in the school district of Palm Beach County is no easy feat. I am certain each of you can remember a time sitting down to the computer or a pen and paper thinking if I could just get going, I know the words would flow. Well, I am here to tell you, the Suncoast High School class of 2021, actually made this process easy for me. At least 100 adjectives popped into my mind like a word cloud the minute I began thinking of this principal's address. And at first I did try to craft them into lyrical sentences, but then I decided no. Instead, why not share these carefully chosen words and how you have defined each by articulating the magnitude of your stellar accomplishments. Noble, having or showing fine personal qualities or high moral principles and ideal. This one's easy. We are Chargers. Thanks to the integrity, valor, and academic excellence of this class and your fellow Chargers, we are proud to say that Suncoast is again recognized by U.S. News & World Report as one of the best high schools in the nation, ranked 128 of nearly 18,000 high schools rated, scoring 15th amid Florida high schools, and further peaking at #1 for the best magnet school in Florida and #2 for the most diverse public high school in Florida, according to the niche list of best schools for 2021. These statistics showcase your remarkable performance and the notable work of our Charger staff. Scholarly, having or showing knowledge, learning, or devotion to academic pursuits. This one's not hard either. Each of you successfully met the stringent requirements for graduating from the most rigorous high school in Palm Beach County during a global pandemic. It's true, the Suncoast rigor is real. In fact, most of you began enrolling in college-level coursework as early as your freshman year and are leaving us with an impressive transcript of college hours to your credit. In fact, during your senior year alone, this class of 348 Chargers completed a combined total of 2,146 college-level courses. And as a result of your incredible efforts, 10 of you have earned a perfect 4.0 GPA. 240 of you boast a 4.0 HPA or higher, while an astounding 26% of you showcase a 5.0 or higher HPA. Innovative, original, and creative in thinking. This class of seniors was recognized with over $8 million in scholarship awards. This year, all 12 of our National Merit semifinalists were chosen as finalists. 3 of our finalists were National Merit Scholarship winners. 6 were awarded the National Merit Corporate-Sponsored Special Scholarship, and 7 were selected as National Merit College-Sponsored Scholarship recipients. Further, 3 of our seniors were showcased by the College Board's National African American Recognition Program, while 3 other Chargers were highlighted through the College Board's National Hispanic Recognition Program. Humanitarian, concerned with or seeking to promote human welfare. Together, you, the Suncoast High School class of 2021, provided over 77,000 hours of community service, many of them virtually. This notable commitment to service work is beyond commendable. Memorable, worth remembering or easily remembered, especially because of being special or unusual. We are thrilled to announce 42% of our seniors were accepted into top 100 colleges. Excited to share that one of our Chargers received an appointment to a United States military academy. Thank you in advance for your future service. And beyond elated that once again our graduation rate is an astonishing 100%. We are confident all of our 2021 graduates are destined for success and are so proud that you will represent Suncoast at top colleges throughout the state, across the nation, and around the world. The words go on as the juices flow, but sadly time does not permit for all of the adjectives still left in my head to describe you, your wealth of talents, and all that you set forth to achieve in 4 years and successfully accomplished. So I will leave you with these last thoughts. Just as I stated earlier, a song or outside voice can really motivate you. And while a small-town girl and a midnight train going anywhere might not excite you, the moves on a TikTok video, the comforting words from a good friend, the advocacy of a social media post, or even the poignant text of a novel just might. So as you move forward in this next chapter of your educational career, or rather your next adventure in life, I implore you to consider how often our thoughts, emotions, opinions, and actions are actually triggered or stimulated by outside influences. Through these years, you have had people talk to you, with you, and at you in hopes of sharing wisdom, providing guidance, and offering direction. But as you take these next steps in your personal journey, it will be the voices inside you that will matter the most. Trust your instincts, make thoughtful decisions, love with your heart, and believe in yourself. A network of friends and confidants will support you even after your tassel is turned because of who we are and what we stand for. Your memories made here will last a lifetime, and relationships will continue beyond our campus green gates because connections are valued, all evidenced and proven true this year. Your determination to remain together, though virtually apart, shine brightly in this unprecedented situation, and I could not be more proud of your efforts to stand together as one. You are college and career ready, and you are our future. Today, we honor you and celebrate the lasting mark you will leave on our Charger Nation. You are the class who was together apart and will be regarded in a way no other class will. Congratulations, class of 2021. You are a class that could not and will not ever be forgotten. The class of 2021 requested that all gathered today join them in singing the Alma Mater one final time before they graduate. You will find the words inside the back cover of your program. The exceptionally talented Caroline Dosical will lead us in the Alma Mater, composed by Wayne Leonard. Everyone, please rise and remain standing. Thank you, Caroline. Audience, please be seated. Seniors, remain standing. At this time, we'll present the diplomas to the class of the 2021 graduates.
Sadat Udin. Rayan Daria. Caroline Dosicle. Ben Salazar. Madison Thomas. What's your name? Garnier? Everett Garnier. Faisal Kanfar. Rithika Ketchum. Anthony Perez Ortegon. Mega Mathai. Morgan Gerber. Emma Patterson. Finn Wilson. Tyler Burnt. Ian Abraham. Mason Afun. Mahia Ahmed. Ratul Ahmed. Aaron Airy. Mahira Alam. Sahara Alamger. Vladimir Alexiev. Jaden Alexander. James Allen. Amani Ali. Anna Andel. Whitney Shauna Antoine. Sebastian Aponte. Matt Aronson. Jacob Aronovitz. Gianluca Avosa. Emily Ayala. Ryan Backman. Janaya Bailey. Jacob Bandel. Ethan Barnes. Elena Barnhart. Wyatt Bassler. Remy Bowe. Mariana Beaujardin. Shaina Bayutimps. Grant Bello. Go ahead. Antonella Benavides. Samantha Benavides. Joseph Berkowitz. Matthew Barris. Rodrigo Betances. Luca Bielos. Ava Black. Kylie Blanton. Daniel Berenius. Nicholas Bornell. Ryan Bourne.
Michelle Brand. Lauren Brensell. Corrine Briciais, Emily Briseno, Emily Brolio, Bernardo Bruxelas, Brianna Bryant, Christian Cabeza, Stephen Kadima, Brandon Camilo, Shireen Kami, Matthew Cannon, Francisco Canova, Caroline Carboni, Daniela Carmona Lopez Mestre, Madeline Caruso, Grace Castellan, Susan Castro Shell, Evan Chambers, Giselle Chang, Christian Chavez, Christina Chen, Kwasha Chowdhury, Carson Chong, Josue Cintron, Victoria Clark, Talia Cleveland, Aiden Colby, where that yellow box, Dustin Coles, Lindsay Koppel, Everett Costello, Aaron Kramer, Kana Crawford, Gabriella Crossdale, Christopher Crosby, Angel Cruz, Vivian Dang, Evelyn DeRocha, Lucy DeGrayling, Julia DeYoung, Juliana DeBach, Jacob DeBoski, Ken DeLisi, Jonathan Desomes, Emily DeVore, Julian DeJuiced, Melissa Dominguez, Corey Donahue, Nicholas Doria, Jaden Drummond, Jacqueline Eckstein, Osama El-Bashir, Adam Elizalde, Brian Escobar, Kiera Estiverne, Anna Estrada, Malik Everett, Jonathan Farrell, Leonie Fernandez, Daniel Fernandez, Colton Finley, Eric Fiore, Liam Fitzgerald, Joshua Fletcher, Trevor Forbes, Zachary Ford, Ryan Andrew Fortune, Wes Foster, Samson Fratello, Gabriel Gadala Maria, Christopher Gagnier, Lucia Garcia Graf, Andrea Garcia, Sophia Garcia, Taisha Gidi, Jack Gill, Justin Glaze, Mario Gomez, Corey Gonsalves, Andrea Gonzalez,
James Gore, Devraj Gothana, Zane Griffith, Christopher Haas, Landon Hall, Derek Hall, Ty Halpin, Tasawar Hanan, Olivia Hansa, Nikayla Henry, Dylan Herrera, Eric Herrera, Ethan Hong, Braden Hosenick, Gerald Honings, Caleb Homier, Winsky Elvet Honorat, Rachel Hugh, Cassidy Hyatt, Abby Hines, Zareen Ishmael, Adam Jacobs, Navia Jagadish, Allison Janke, Kiana Jean Charles, Jared Jean Lewis, Colby Johnson, Abigail Joltius, Wojcinski Jules, Grace Karadolis, Max Kazmazian, Parker Kelly, Kaylee Kepler, Abir Khan, Zara Khan, Andre Karchenko, Spencer Kilcoyne, Ashley Kung, Anish Labru, Anna Lakovic, Anushka Lacombe, Tuan Lee, Austin Lee, Jeremy Levanier, Kira Levine, Yi Lin Yi, Alvana Lewanag, Clayton Lim, Christian Lopez Pazmin, Francisco Lopez. Victoria Lopez Scarum. Tesney Lusant. Mervyn Lucas. Aaliyah Lumiere. Richard Lund. Frederick McNeil. Menon Mahani. Anthony Mayorka. Alicia Mangar. Kenneth Mantero. Isabella Mark. Richard Marzan. Emmy Mateo. Naomi Mbwambo. Brianna McCullough. Patrick McHugh. Raven Tamia McDaniel. Jade McLeod. Kamorian McNutt Parker. Shannon Malloy. Kathleen Menelaus. Brian Mercier. Sam Mercier. Andrew Miller. Chardette Miller. Declan Miller. Nathan Miriki. Mahathru Miyala. Victoria Mitchell. Sarah Mohammed. Lundy Mundelis. Israel Monsanto. Andrew Montana. Fernanda Morales. Ashley Morrison. Christopher Murphy. Akash Muthu. Ishan Munareen. Bruno Nira. Daniel Nelson. Mia Nelson. Tara Neret. Emily Wynn.
Srinidhi Nidamanur. I did it. Jackson Nixdorf. Dave Noble. Omar Omar. Carmen Ones. Daniela Orusco. Emily Ortiz. Kevin O'Sullivan. Tiffany Palmer. Alexa Pomatat. Avery Papiers. Nakisha Paulin. Onchane Perez Masache. Victoria Puri. Nalini Persad. Vivian Fan. Olivia Phillips. Nicola Pires. Sarai Penderscale. Juliana Poblano. Alec Prestosa. Kathleen Rabideau. Ariel Rayford. Michael Ramirez Lopez. Gavin Ramos. Kaylee Ramos. Jorge Ramos Munoz. Javier Rampola Rodriguez. Reina Rappaport. Tawfiq Imrose Ronak. Mallory Reel. Julianne Rebosura. Dylan Reed. Grant Reinheimer. Lisa Rivas Chavez. Juliana Riveros. Sierra Robinson. Marek Rochelle. Giancarlo Rodriguez. Maximo Roldan. Christian Romulus. Darius Runner. Mohammed Sadiq. Brenna Reed Salmon. Matias Sanchez. Matthew Sand. Edgar Sastre. Alex Salceda. Yeya Sedik. Grace Sergent. Shivani Shah. Maya Shamash. Dennis Shea. London Shields. Mallory Silva. Sina Simpson. Chloe Camille Sledge. Carson Smith. Gianna Smith. Marquise Smith. Maximus Smith. Preston Smith. Emily Solis Velasquez. Kian Sultani. Anna Spivey. Harrison Stark. Anna Stingle. Michaela Stewart. Michaela Stillings. Evan Stinson. Gabriel Suoth. Koki Taniguchi. Hannah Tarver. She's telling us. Asia Taylor. She's saying slow down. Abeku Thompson. Tony Tian. Joshua Timmer. Aiden Timmons. Elizabeth Tishuk. Zachary Tish. Kelsey Tomlinson. Alexander Tossi. Lorraine Urquhart. Andre Orsu. Christian Valverde.
Isabella Vega Dodurian. Zachary Venecia. Carlos Villarina. Mateo Villar. Martel Waram. Alexandria Walker. Ben Wang. William Alonzo Wells II. Isaac West. Maxwell Worthern. Maxwell Worthen. Maximus Whitaker. Irani Lenice White. Iris Lanaya White. Anna Wiley. Kyrese Williams. Corteria Williams. Kyla Williams. William Wynn. Dina Wolfs. Emilia Warmus. Shane Wright. Rosemary Yule Vidal. Kevin Zamora. Bashiski Zami. Ethan Zudans. And there are several Suncoast graduates who were unable to be here tonight. They include Joshua Bellin, Marley Brinley, Adriana Estrada, Allison Bank, Maxwell Cunningham, Eric Kvarnberg, Rhythm Natani, Lila Needle, Ryan Sheehan, and Trevor Sturmer. Congratulations to all.
Dr. Fenoy and honored guests, it is my honor to confirm by the power bestowed upon me as principal of Suncoast High School that the Charger class of 2021 has indeed met all of the graduation requirements established by the Board of Education in the state of Florida. I present to you the extraordinary graduates of Suncoast Community High School. Seniors, please stand. This is the moment you have been waiting for. As the final symbol of your official graduation, please turn your tassel from right to left. Go Chargers! As we conclude today's ceremony, would everyone please stand one final time and applaud the amazing class of 2021. Thank you.